Paneerselvam has been given the steering committee. But if you look at it, it's clear that EPS has emerged victor in this power tussle. Akshay Nath is also with us for more on this. Akshay, as far as what's happening on the ground is concerned, it's the usual celebrations that's become such a part and parcel of Tamil Nadu politics. The cadre are out there. They're very clear that they remain united despite all of the, tussle, the fight for power that we've seen in the last few weeks in the run-up to this moment.
Well, Akshita, let me just show you the celebration that is happening outside the AIADMK headquarters at Royapettah. What we can see here is large crowd gathering and playing music and celebrating the announcement of the CM candidate. And I have with me a couple of people who are here, the cadres who are here supporting EPS. How do you feel that the EPS has been announced as the CM candidate?
Definitely, madam. We whole party men were supporting EPS. Yes, after sudden demise of our party leader, Amma, our party has lost its all colors, which our Edapadiyar has.
Do you think that EPS is bringing back that color for your party?
Definitely, he already brought the colors to all the party members, to whole people of Tamil Nadu.
Are you happy? Do you think that you'll win the 2021 election?
Yes, definitely. He will win back the party candidature for the CM, and we all people of Tamil Nadu and our party men were overwhelmingly supporting EPS.
Are you happy that EPS is elected?
Edapadiyar. Okay.
It seems like, most people are really elated and happy. The celebrations can be seen all over this place. There have been banners which have been put up of EPS. Generally, what we can see at the AIADMK headquarters are images of the former leader, Amma. But at this point of time, the color shows a different picture. EPS's images have taken the center stage. There have been banners all across the road with readers that said that EPS is the next chief minister. He will make the difference. He's the permanent chief minister is what one of the remarks made by the AIADMK cadres here, Akshita. Yes, as you were rightly saying, OPS though tried a lot to get his way through. At the point, he has only been able to get the 11-member steering committee. But we're hearing that internal talks are still underway and efforts to, try getting a more major post in the AIADMK party is also being attempted by the Deputy Chief Minister. And, if you could have seen the announcement, you would have seen that EPS was all smiles and happy as, in the announcement. But meanwhile, OPS was trying to be calm and trying to be sober and just doing what his party members had requested him to do. So it seems like though the internal tussle for the outside world might look like it's all over, we'll have to point out that ahead of 2021 elections, drama might continue, Akshita.
What also stands out for me, Akshaya, is that the kind of pomp and show at the AIADMK headquarters, we haven't seen this for quite a while within the AIADMK. They've had no reason to celebrate in the last few years. The last time around we saw this was when Jayalalitha was around. So it looks like you've got a lot of that flavor within Tamil Nadu politics, within the AIADMK coming back. And the cadre seem to be rallying behind Edappadi Palanisamy. He seems to have created an image for himself as the leader of the government and also of the party, and that perhaps is what hurt OPS the most.
Oh, well, yes, certainly, Akshita, because, soon after the demise of former Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha, it was assumed that AIADMK will not last till, 2021, and there will be a fall of the party, the government, and several attempts were even indeed made. There were multiple floaters that took place. There were so many drama within the AIADMK of, people walking out, joining back. And so at this point of time, we've seen that Edappadi K. Palanisamy has been able to maintain his government for the last 2.5 odd years without much of a problem, and he has been getting all the support of J. Jayalalitha and of the AIADMK, and he's also been winning back a lot of support from the ministers within the AIADMK itself. The senior leadership in the AIADMK have also been, supporting EPS. That is what exactly we saw during these continuous meetings that happened for the last couple of days. You can see here the kind of celebrations, the flowers which have been pouring in, the kind of bouquets and garlands that have been brought in, all these, and even there's a big cracker show that is going on here. All of this is not being seen in the last 2.5 years, as you rightly mentioned. After the demise of former Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha, things within the AIADMK has been tense, has been dramatic. lethargic and very sober. But today, the party has a reason to rejoice. They're having a face for the 2021 elections. And that too, the current Chief Minister itself is coming back. And also, it seems like at least the senior leadership of the AIADMK is trying to put forward a united front. We had heard, D. Jayakumar, who is the Fisheries Minister, speaking multiple times about the need for a united front and saying that OPS and EPS are like Ram and Lakshman, and they're very, very united, and there is no fight between them. So, at least outside, by word, the ministers and senior leadership have been trying to bring around a kind of a feeling of unity. And yes, the party cadres are also dancing to the tunes of the AIADMK senior leaders, is what we have to say at this point in time.
Okay, Akshay, we're not able to hear you because of all the music, the dance around you there, the AIADMK headquarters. On a side note, this is the last thing Tamil Nadu needs. Dealing with a pandemic, you see most of the people there, no social distancing, no masks whatsoever. That's something the AIADMK must address. But the big headline is that Edappadi Palaniswamy has won this power tussle within the AIADMK. It is O Pannirselvam who has named him as the CM face for the AIADMK, which means now that the party will try to put up a united front and work towards defeating the DMK in the upcoming assembly elections. I'd like to thank Akshaya and Nagarjun for getting us the latest from the ground. As we beam those visuals of OPS and EPS putting up the show of strength, the politics, no doubt, will continue in Tamil Nadu, particularly within the AIADMK.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.